So today I'm going to introduce you to my 46 Ford Business Coupe, also known as Baby Blue. This car has a little bit of a history to it where it was hot rodded and customized in the late 50s, early 60s. We'll do a walk around and I'll point out a few of the features. First off, the car has a 48 front clip on it, which you can tell by the parking lights are round. In 46 they were rectangular and they were located up in there. Also, the fender trim was slightly different in 46 compared to 8. Currently I'm missing that piece, but still looking for it. It's got the old school baby moons with reverse chrome wheels. Got some old school stickers, angle cams, which I have reason to believe it's in the motor. The engine is a 49 flathead V8, 239 cubic inch, which was the better flathead than this 46. So that was a good hop upgrade they did. This car was painted back then, the baby blue. It was more of a steel gray, which you can still see showing through right there. This car was driven until 78 and then parked inside of a barn until I got it, and I got it back on the road mechanically, but I'm preserving the patinaed finish. Over time I'll do some repairs to the isolated rust areas, but overall keep the appearance with the faded out blue paint. Taillights are 49 Lincoln. They actually fit perfectly in there. They were well done with the grafting of them. The rear bumper is a 49 Plymouth, which is popular back then with the ribs. The trunk lid has been shaved of its emblems and hood latch, or trunk latch. However, they did, I guess, realize they couldn't get in the trunk, so they drilled a hole through the lead and just put a hex key wrench to now act as a handle. The original taillights would have went in this area, which you can see they filled. Another feature which makes this cool is that it's the business coupe, which has that flowing roof line. Overall, it's a solid car. Structurally, the frame is good. The body is good. It just has some minor rust along the bottom, which is not, it's common for these. The car's been lowered slightly in the front by means of the leaf spring. A leaf was taken out. I'll go ahead and open the hood up and we'll check under there. So it's got the 239 flathead V8. I did change out the radiator with an aluminum one for now. I also converted it to 12 volts, but I did keep the generator. What else? We'll take a look at the interior now. It's got the classic seat cover there, the blanket. It's got this cool original metal flake steering wheel. Another hot rodding thing from back in the day. It's got an assortment of gauges. Radio from I'm assuming Pontiac, being it says Chieftain. They had made their own door panels. It's got the on the column directional switch. Fun little car to drive around in. Gets a lot of looks. I've had it for 3 years now, and I'm still maintaining it as I drive it. This is a great running car, and we'll do a quick startup of it right now. Let's see here. We got the flip that on. Then we hit the start button. It's got good oil pressure. There's the heater down there. I actually rebuilt this. I found that a Ford Ranger heater core works and fits in that encasement there. So, like I said, I drive this thing in the winter, so it's handy to have the heat. Here's our blinkers. So there you have it. It's a lifestyle, but it's not for everyone. So that's it for the quick walk around of the car. I'll put in some photos and videos I've taken over the past few years of my adventures with it. One being a snapped axle. So I replaced the rear end on the side of the street. That was a fun one. I've also driven this car through a snowstorm to get to work. I'll show a few photos of it up at the salt piles. I've also taken this car in some back road adventures. Reminds me of what it would have been like running moonshine back in the old days. So, like I said, I drive this car like it was meant to be. So, and I'll continue to do that. It does have working heat, so driving it in the fall and winter is cozy. So, like I said, I'll put in some photos of the adventures I've had with it. And as I do more with this car, I'll keep you updated. So thanks for watching, and see you out on the road.